GamingFreak.com. Hello and welcome. This is my first ever YouTube video. Happens to be on Dust 514. So today what we're going to be talking about is the strategy of remote repair tools and how they can be used on the battlefield in a strategic manner. Previously, if any of you have been lodgies, you might have used it as an assault lodgy, which is what I was quite guilty of doing before. However, CCP have noticed this and they're going to be nerfing those lodgies. I've gone for the Amara Assault to 5 in order to preempt that, and because I like the assault rifles. However, a guy in our corp called Jack or Jacques has gone for remote repair tool to 5 because he enjoys the lodging aspect of the game. So if quick heads up, if you don't want to be doing assault and you actually want to be doing lodgy, I'd severely recommend going for the remote repair tool to 5. The remote repair tool though is only as good as the person it's repairing in a way, because you have to think about how you combine the repair tool with the suit that you're going to be repairing. So heavy suits are really good to combine with, well, the Amar one currently, due to its immense armor buffer, so they can take a huge amount of damage. In the case of this video, I'm using an Amar Assault suit with 2 complex damage mods. No, 3 complex damage mods, sorry. 2 complex armor plates and 1 complex armor repair. The reason I don't have more armor buffer is I wanted to show you guys the difference between a +5 repair rate, like you see now. I've been sniped and it's only going up quite slowly. I want to show you the difference between that and the 175 reps a second, which makes such a difference. So the normal fit that I run with the remote repair tool, or when I'm being repaired, is the Amara Assault with 3 complex damage modifiers, 3 complex armor plates, the Imperial Scrambler rifle, the level 3 specialist, what's it called, Flaylock pistol, sorry, and I run an M1 Locust grenade as well with that. So now, as we've taken most of the points, we start moving towards Charlie, because we know that the enemy team are about to push hard onto Charlie. So as we move on to Charlie, what you'll start to see is how useful this repair tool really can be in keeping you alive. Because up to this point it's been kind of more like a lone wolf moment, whilst we've taken all the points. As we walk up the stairs here, I fail at throwing some grenades, but what you'll see is I'm not sprinting. This remote repair tool, the core repair tool, has a very short range, so if you sprint you risk leaving that radius or that range, and then the damage you'll take is obviously will mount up quickly. But with the rep tool here, you see the impact it has on the armor as the grenade goes off as well. I probably would have died there if I hadn't had that rep tool going, because I would be low on health and the enemy would have come to shoot me. Look at this guy bunny hop. There we go. Bit of casual spawn killing as well. So again, I'm not sprinting around the corner. It's slower, but the damage that you can just soak up is incredible. These guys, you know, even if they were getting shots on me, you can just walk towards them in a very aggressive manner to take them out, push them back, and move forward consistently. But in this case, we don't want to lose the CRU, so I'm sprinting ahead. The lodges managed to keep up, which was really good. And again, you see this guy doesn't stand a chance with those reps on, unless you aim for the lodgy first. But most people who's shooting at them, you don't have the time to look around that person when they're shooting you. which is very good for us because because I'm being wrapped quite comfortably. And so here I'm not sprinting around the corner, just walking quietly again, checking all the different angles, hacking Bravo quickly. And another tactic as well that you can use, which works really well, and I'll show later, is using the repair tool when you're hacking, which you'll see a bit later, because we were getting sniped. So at this point we've got, it's quite a close match. It's not exactly a walkover at this point. It seems to be fairly evenly balanced, and the enemy team does seem to be giving it a good go, getting on the pipes and shooting down on us, for example. This guy was just unlucky with the shot there, and the fact that I was being wrapped. Even if he'd hit me, it wouldn't have really made a difference at that point. Working as a squad in Dust is immensely important. As you can see here, we're working as a small group. There's only 3 of us online at this time, plus we just wanted to test the repair tool and film it as well. So working as a squad is so important, and everyone having mics as well. That's what we require here. This guy was hacking Alpha, got killed. Scout. Don't know how I hit him there, but but I did. So here's the repping. We were getting sniped, so my Logi bro was repping me. Another thing with there we go, getting sniped. You can now you can see the difference here between the +5 repair rate and the when the Logi is repping you. I mean, you saw it earlier. It's pretty insane. That's the core rep tool, by the way, 175 HP a second, I believe it is. The difference that you can have, of course, is if there are 3 of us in this squad, but we've got 1 guy in a tank. Having that tank on the battlefield is immensely useful, but that's for another video in the future. And if you guys want to see that, please be sure to let me know in the comments below, or send a mail or something to support@gamingfreak.com. I'll be more than happy to do a video on that in the future. Look at this grenade throw. I believe I can fly. Yeah, so here you can see I got charge sniped. So one really useful thing about having a dedicated Logi bro is that you can be revived and repaired so quickly that you're good to go. It's like you've spawned in a fresh clone already. And as you see there with the level 5 rep tool, it's just absolutely insane on the reps and how quickly I'm back in the game. I nearly die here actually, and this is a way of proving that I don't use auto aim, because I barely hit that guy. I think the other guys did all the work for me there, and I just contributed. You'll see in a moment as well a bit more of the usefulness of the rep tool, but I hope it's highlighting nicely so far the potential that this rep tool has. We've actually had some pretty amusing moments recently, just after filming this, where we were 2 versus 7 or 8 people, and we managed to come out on top purely because of the rep tool. I probably would have died multiple times within those engagements. However, we survived and actually ended up killing all the people because of the rep tool, giving us that survivability. And as I was saying earlier, with people constantly focusing on the person who's shooting them, and it's difficult though in that situation to look at the full picture. They didn't shoot the Logi, which meant I was pretty free to just reload whilst under fire and just continue to shoot them after that, which is really cool. So my Nitro, who's in the tank here, was getting shot by a railgun, so we looked to go take it out, take the CRU on at the same time. and then I get absolutely creamed. So in this situation, a good rep tool is not going to help you. Charge snipers to the head, Imperial scrambler rifles and railguns or forge guns, etc. are your main nemesis, and grenades as well when you're using the rep tool. These are some serious things that are really not really damage you. So the alpha damage is what I'm trying to say. The alpha damage is it's pretty intense on those weapons, and the rep tool won't be able to keep up with it at all. It'll just you'll be dead before the reps even come in, and if you do survive that, you're extremely lucky. So in dust, it's also really important here when you don't have a Logi or he's fallen behind for whatever reason, that you use the terrain to your advantage. So here I'm using the cover of one of the barriers on the side, because many people, I'm pretty sure they think they're invincible in these drop suits, but you're actually pretty fragile, and the cover is extremely important. I can't emphasize it enough. It's probably one of the reasons I survive a lot in matches, is purely because of knowing when to run away. It's the same when tanking as well. If you know when to get the hell out of there, or GTFO, then you'll be fine. Like here, I'm a bit overconfident, and you'll see that I get grenaded. In comes the grenade right above my head. It was a really good shot, so credit to that guy. But that highlights my point earlier of just how the alpha damage can ruin the usefulness of that repair tool. Having said that, though, you can't deny it's the rep tool's feasibility here, especially under extreme fire from multiple people. It's all well and good having here you can see actually that I'm being sniped, but I'm repping straight back up. So rather than getting pinned down, we're more than capable of pushing forward and forcing the fight on the enemy. I think as well here it highlights with being sniped that repairing whilst hacking is extremely useful. Another tactic that we use here is the Logibro Jack was being sniped, so he uses me as a human shield whilst repping me, so that if I do get sniped, I'm more likely to survive, unless it's a charged sniper to the face. So here again the rifle the repair tool saving my life again. So I'd just like to give a quick shout out. This is the last kill coming up, to ask you guys if you want to check out our corporation. I'll put it in the description. If you want to just come play with us, add us as contacts. I'll put my name in the description below. Check out our website, which I'll also put in the description, our Facebook and Twitter, etc. Thanks for watching, and we hope to see you again. If you liked it, please like and subscribe. Thanks guys, bye.